Good morning, everyone. It is May 14th, 2024. I hope you guys are doing really well this morning. So we do have a video that President Trump just released on all his social media. So we're going to tune into that. We're also going to go over astrology for today, also a tarot update, and see what the message is for May 14th, 2024. But before we get started, let's start with the one and only President Donald Trump. So I am going to go ahead and play screen now. Here we go, right on his page on Instagram, Truth Social, everywhere he's posted it. So here we go.
Surrogates, and they are speaking very beautifully, and they come all from all over Washington, and they're highly respected, and they think this is the greatest scam they've ever seen. And some are Democrats. They're very embarrassed by what's going on. I just want to start by saying that on the electric vehicles that Biden is pushing down everybody's throat, even though people don't want them, he wants to put a big tariff on China, which is a suggestion that I said, where have you been for 3.5 years? They should have done it a long time ago. But they've also got to do it on other vehicles, and they have to do it on a lot of other products, because China's eating our lunch right now. And they went away from what I was doing. They're eating our lunch, so they have to do it on much more than electric vehicles, and they have to get going fast. But it should have been done 3.5 years ago. I did it. I started, and then they started playing games, and it was very bad for the auto industry. In Michigan, the auto industry is doing very poorly because jobs are starting to leave. We're losing, with the electric vehicle mandate, they're going to be made in China. They're all going to be made in China and also in Mexico, owned by China. Poll just came out, the very respected Redfield Wilton, and it has us up 6 in Michigan, 7 in North Carolina, Pennsylvania +2, Georgia +5, Florida +9, Arizona +2, and up in every other place 2. So that just came out. That's on top of yesterday's New York Times. Well, I think today I might just quote somebody that, frankly, has been extremely respectful to me over the last period of a few months. He's watching this scam taking place. Michael Avenatti. Have you heard the name? He said, the next time you're accused of something by someone, a coworker, neighbor, friend, significant other, stranger, ask yourself, if it would be okay if only they were allowed to speak, accuse, antagonize, while you were not allowed to respond. He's talking about the gag order, or defend yourself in any way. If your answer is no, then you too should be angered by Trump not being allowed to respond to the various people that are making comments. Now think of it. You ask me questions, I'm not allowed to respond. They're the easiest questions that could possibly be asked. Only a guy like Biden couldn't answer those questions because he's not there. You ready? So here's a couple of quotes. Mark Levin, great man, great legal talent. This is not a trial of Donald Trump. It's a case of the Democrat Party versus America. It also represents the greatest effort to interfere with and steal a federal election in American political history. Biden is seeking to clear the field. He wants to clear the field because he can't do it himself. So he's weaponized the Department of Justice. And as you know, they have their people in that room. The DOJ is in that room because they want to try and hurt me. Now, the good news is my poll numbers have gone up significantly. This is not what they had in mind. Newt Gingrich, this is without precedent in American history. It has never occurred to President John Adams or anybody else that you could jail your primary competitor, your primary opponent. In his case, Vice President Thomas Jefferson. This goes back a long way. This has never happened in our country before. There's never been anything like this. Andy McCarthy just came out. New Yorkers should be outraged at the mockery Bragg is making of the state's legal system as the entire country looks on. The entire world is looking on. There's a very bad thing that's happening in New York. Businesses are leaving New York because of what happened here and what happened with another crooked judge, Engoron. Totally crooked. And he's under investigation right now, as he should be. He's under big investigation, I hear, right now. Jonathan Turley, experts are shrugging. Not sure what the crime is being alleged. Prosecutors have not explained why denoting this as a legal expense was wrong. So they say that the bookkeeping error, I paid a lawyer a certain amount of money. We marked it down as legal expense. So I had a legal expense, and I marked it down as a legal expense. I didn't mark it down as construction of a wall, construction of a building. I didn't mark it down as electricity cost. I took a legal expense, and they called it, I didn't do it, a bookkeeper did it. She did it exactly right. Took a legal expense and called it a legal expense. This is their whole case. Are you allowed to call a legal expense a legal expense? I don't know what else you call it, actually. But he brings it up here, the legal expense. It was, what's the problem? I never thought that as an attorney I could see a system like New York's, one of the most sophisticated legal bars in the world, really debase itself so badly. This judge should not be allowed in the case, and he should not allow this case to go forward. Mercian should rule in favor of a directed verdict immediately. There is an insufficient amount of evidence. No crime has been shown. No crime's been committed. There's been no crime. Judge Janine Bureau, she talks here. She's very excited here. He's a fool. He's not an experienced judge. So I'll make that one a little short. I don't want to insult anybody. Greg Jarrett, brilliant guy. Greg's argument is legally flawed. The Federal Election Commission, FEC, determined there was no campaign finance violation. The Department of Justice agreed. No civil fine was levied or criminal charge rendered. Those two entities have exclusive authority over federal elections. The state has absolutely no authority, and the city, Bragg, has no authority. And Bragg never wanted to bring this case, in all fairness to him. He never wanted to bring this case. Not a local prosecutor such as Alvin Bragg should be involved in this case. And by the way, the judge, as you know, is totally conflicted, and everybody's talking about it. It's an embarrassment to New York. Legal analyst Michael Moore of CNN doesn't think the prosecution has proven its case. Senator John Kennedy, respected gentleman, I will tell you that trial says more about politics than it does about an alleged crime. If you want to hide something from Bragg, you put it in the law book. Bringing in a fellow criminal trial, it hasn't proved to be a felony. There was no crime. Everybody's saying there's no crime. There is but I've been here for almost 4 weeks in an icebox. I call it the icebox, listening to a judge who's totally corrupt and conflicted. Will Scharf, highly respected lawyer. Hush money, it's not a crime. Signing an NDA is not a crime. By the way, Congress, everybody in Congress have NDAs. NDAs are very common. Non-disclosure agreements. They're not a crime. Claimant, CBS Morning News, there's no evidence that this case is about campaign election violations. There's no evidence. But again, we go back to the federal law. The FEC, Federal Election Commission, said there's not a problem. There's no case. And Vivek, who's here right now, so he can speak for himself, he said this is a sham trial. It's politically motivated. It's an assault on the leading candidate for U.S. president. I would expect he would say something good, actually, so I won't go through the rest, but he's here. He's going to talk to you. The Speaker of the House is here. We have Byron Donalds. Corey is here. We have a lot of great people here to talk to you. And they won't let them speak here. I guess they want to make it difficult for them to speak. So for some reason, I can speak here, but I'm the only one that's allowed. The gag order has to come off. So when you ask me a question about the people that we're talking about, I'm not allowed to answer. There's never been anything like this in the history of our country. It's a scam. It's election interference at a level that's never taken place before. And now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go into the icebox and sit for a long time. Thank you very much. I do have a lot of serious.
All right. Well, that was our president, Donald J. Trump. So for sure, he's spreading truth and dropping it for all of us to hear. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. And if you were just coming in late to the show, you don't want to miss that. You might want to replay the beginning of our president and everything he had to say. It was awesome. So we are also going to get into some other things. I will be pulling cards, so get some questions together. This is a live Q&A. So if you're new here, live Q&A every morning, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And just a reminder, you guys, hit that like button, share on YouTube, my channel, official channel on Arcana Shores. I'm no longer really on Rumble because it's just so inconsistent. But yeah, if you guys could just hit that like button for me, and also make sure that you guys are still following the channel, because YouTube does like to unsubscribe, and it automatically will do that, the system. So just make sure you're still subscribed to get all the notifications. And there's a lot coming to Arcana Shores as well. So there's going to also be a membership, but it's a membership, but it's a group, a social group for all of us to actually meet each other and interact in private live streams. So that's something coming in the near future. Very excited to launch that. So let's get to it, you guys. Get your questions in there in the chat. If you have anything about around Trump or anything going on in the world, throw them in the chat. I saw a question about Arizona earlier and what's going on in Arizona. So if you guys, I gotta find it again. So if you want to repost your question, go ahead. It's kind of lost in there. Oh wait, here we go. I think this is it. Arizona latest progress. Yeah, let's just do an overall general reading for Arizona and see what's headed. Let's take a look into it. So let me put the cards up here. So for Arizona, energy pull for the future of Arizona. Is it going to get better? Is your leadership going to get better? Let's take a look. We have the Five of Cups. So the Five of Cups of letting go. There you go. So letting go, also loss. So let's see what else is happening here. You have the King of Wands. So I do think whoever's in power currently is going to be taken out and replaced, or they're already in the process of being replaced. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So financially, for the state of Arizona, things are going to flip. I know that there's been some corruption there. So it's looking positive for Arizona. And guys, feel free, throw your states in there if you want a reading on your state and what's going on in the government there. Go ahead, throw it in the chat. So I'm going to take a look in there and see what else you guys have going on, what kind of questions you have this morning. South Africa, here's one. So, hi, Kristen, all here. And thank you so much, Lee Bogart. Could you please pull on South Africa? And if not this, what about Dick Van Dyke? What's his place? See, he came out for US a few days ago. Huh. All right, so it's not really structured that well, but let me see what you're trying to ask. I'll just pull on South Africa. Now, Dick Van Dyke, it was last week, I pulled up a video of him, and he looks like he could definitely play as Biden. So that was something regarding him last week. But let's just do a poll on South Africa. Let's take a look. For South Africa, what is the energy? Nine of Swords. So it looks like the people in South Africa need some help. Let's see what else is going on. Three of Swords. Temperance. So relief is coming in. It looks like there's a healing process going on for the people of South Africa. So there will be balance, but Nine of Swords, Three of Swords, it could be a while before you see some positive, balanced change. Okay, so it's not going to be something overnight. But let's see what else we get. Eight of Wands, the World card, endings and new beginnings. I do feel that this could have something to do with your financial system over there. So with the World card, that's an ending to the old way and a new beginning to start. So we'll just have to wait and see how that plays out. But it does look like there's some suffering there with the Nine of Swords and the Three of Swords. So we definitely want to send our love and our light over to South Africa for sure. All right. So also, before I get going here, and this might spark some more questions for you. And a shout out to Tom Numbers. He posted this yesterday, I think, but I'm going to play it. So it's an old clip of Trump speaking about the reevaluation. So this was some time ago, but hey, it's still relevant. So let's play it.
We have
conversations with various representatives of China. I believe that will all work out very well for everybody. China, Japan, the United States, and everybody in the region. As far as the currency devaluations, I've been complaining about that for a long time. And I believe that we will all eventually, and probably very much sooner than a lot of people understand or think, we will be all at a level playing field. Because that's the only way it's fair. That's the only way that you can fairly compete in trade and other things. And we will be on that field, and we will all be working very hard to do great for our country. But it has to be fair, and we will make it fair. I think the United States is going to be an even bigger player than it is right now by a lot. We have conversations with various representatives of China. I believe that will all work out very well for everybody. China, Japan, the United States, and everybody in the region. As far as the currency devaluations, I've been complaining about that for a long time. And I believe that we will all eventually, and probably very much sooner than a lot of people understand or think, we will be all at a level playing field. Because that's the only way it's fair. That's the only way that you can fairly compete in trade and other things. And we will be on that field, and we will all be working very hard to do great for our country. But it has to be fair, and we will make it fair. I think the United States is going to be an even bigger player than it is right now by a lot. We have conversations with various representatives of China. I believe that will all work out very well for everybody. China, Japan, the United States, and everybody in the region. As far as the currency devaluations, I've been complaining about that for a long time. And I believe that we will all eventually, and probably very much sooner than a lot of people understand or think, we will be all at a level playing field. Because that's the only way it's fair. That's the only way that you can fairly compete in trade and other things. And we will be on that field, and we will all be working very hard to do great for our country. But it has to be fair, and we will make it fair. I think the United States is going to be an even bigger player than it is right now by a lot. We have conversations with various representatives of China. I believe that will all work out very well for everybody. China, Japan, the United States, and everybody in the region. As far as the currency devaluations, I've been complaining about that for a long time. And I believe that we will all eventually, and probably very much sooner than a lot of people understand or think, we will be all at a level playing field. Because that's the only way it's fair.
I think it kept looping there. Yep. So here we go, guys. I'm going to take some of your questions in the chat. I saw a few in there. They're very interesting. Starting with, let's see, where did it go? Here it is. We're going to start here with Connie's question. So in New Jersey, just on a Saturday night, Trump had that historical, over 100,000 people show up to see him at the mega event rally. All right. So here's her question. Can you check on attempted, I can't say that word, of Trump at New Jersey? So there's an attempt to take him out. Was this true? Okay, let's see. Was this true, and did Rally Delta Force intervene? So here we go. We're going to pull some cards on it. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So the Wheel of Fortune, yes, it's about change, direction, financials. But for this question, it's showing us that there was a shift. So there was a change. It is a yes card as well. Two of Swords, fear of the unknown. So it looks like going into it, they had a feeling that there were many threats. So there was many vibes already thrown at them that something could very well happen. King of Cups, he was very protected And it was truly him, because I know that there were some people out there asking if it was really him, but yes, it was. The King of Cups. So the King of Cups is stabilized, safe, protected. He was fine. He was very protected. But yes, it is a big yes that they did intervene and protect him from a takedown. But nobody could take down Trump. Okay. So yeah, he was very protected, and he always will be. He's also very spiritually protected, for sure. Here's another one from Joni Stewart. Are stimulus checks truly going out? There is rumor about that. So let's take a look. Is that true, or is that fake news? So let's take a look. Are stimulus checks truly going out? Here we go. Page of Pentacles. So there's an intention there, but the next card you're not going to like. Nine of Swords. So there was an intention. I don't think so. I don't think they're truly going out. There's the Eight of Pentacles. And if so, it's going to be a while. We have the Tower in reverse. So I would take that as a no at this point in time that we're asking. Remember, tarot in the esoteric world, doesn't like time. So you're not going to get a time frame from me, because I don't believe in time, and neither does esoterics. So you're never going to get a date from me, but in this point in time right now, it's looking like a no for stimulus checks. But there was intention, so it's very possible that it was an intention to set that out there and throw that out there to give people hopium. That's possible, you know. Let's also take a look about northern Alberta is burning. So are there fires in northern Alberta? Is that what you're meaning? Or is it just hot there? Or what's going on? So give me a little more information, and I'll do a poll for northern Alberta for sure. We want to look out for our Canadian friends too. Let's take a look at West Virginia and Mooney. All right, West Virginia. Let's take a look. Overall energetic poll for West Virginia. 9 of Wands. 2 of Wands. So it looks like you guys are going in a new direction. There's someone kind of waiting. There's someone in waiting is what I'm getting. Someone's kind of waiting to come in. 2 of Wands, Queen of Pentacles. I feel there's a lot of corruption there. There's something undercover that they're doing to do a switch. There's a Queen of Pentacles, 2 of Pentacles in reverse. Something may even be exposed. It's something about financial or holding back from the people, not spending it where it needs to be. Common corruptness of most governments. And then here's the Page of Cups. So there's someone new coming in for sure. So Mooney, not a good review. I think that's the corrupt energy that I'm sensing here is Mooney. But yeah, West Virginia, you guys will have a turnaround. Let's take a look and see what else is out there. I'm going to look at the new comments. Let's see. Thank you guys so much for all your beautiful, beautiful comments. All right, Brian Specht, are they deliberately setting the fires? All right. Well, they do it in California a lot. So let's take a look for Canada, Alberta specifically. Are they deliberately setting fires in Canada? Here we go. 10 of Wands. Whoops. I don't know why it didn't pop up. My camera has frozen. There it goes. 10 of Wands, 7 of Cups. It's looking like a yes. And then we have the Devil card. So there you go. So Canada, you guys, wherever the fires are, I know you said Alberta, but wherever else, because I did ask for Canada. So anywhere in Canada, fires being set, that's a yes. You still have the darkness there, still messing with the people, messing with everything. So that's a big yes. And then there you go. Confirmation, the Devil card. Yep. Wow. Not cool. Thank you for your question there, Brian. Let's see what else is here. Kathy Cap. There are YouTube channels saying SSA recipients will get a stimulus, but when you look on IRS, I can't say that website, it also says no. All right. Well, my cards are currently saying no. Of course, I would love everyone to get a stimulus check, but I am not going to lie or spread fake news, you know? We're trying to get away from fake news, but my cards are definitely showing not at this time, as you saw in the earlier poll. Let's see what else is coming through here. West Virginia introduced H.R. 2435 Gold Standard Restoration Act. Very good. Have I ever done cards on Keanu Reeves? Yes, I have. Back in the day with my sweet brother. Shout out to you, brother, and I hope you feel better. Jason, we did go over Keanu Reeves in our earlier shows, and yes, he is a good guy for sure. Very good, actually. Let's see what else is out there in the chat. Peggy Chavez, I want to give you a shout out. You are right on target there. About all the medications, prescriptions, all of that. Yep, so true. It's all for profit, and it's all to hurt and produce more problems for humanity, which is, yeah. So I know you're in a conversation in the chat, but you're right on. Let's see what else is out there. Yes, let's see. I'm looking. All right, Allison Goodwin and Linda Farrison. This war within the truther community is getting intense. Flynn, good or bad, and all they are calling out as shills, infiltration, and play for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of things. I don't consider myself a part of the truther community. I'm really not a part of, because there's two different types of truther communities, and I am not a part of the fake news. They're a part of the fake news. Some of them, not all of them, but some of them. But just use your discernment, guys. Use your discernment. We all have intuitive powers and psychic abilities. So you just have to tap in and ask yourself, does it feel right to you? You know, they know how to project it and they know how to sell it. So just remember that. Let's see what else is coming through here. Thank you guys so much, and good morning to everyone from all around the globe. I see so everybody's from all different places, so good morning. Let's see what else is here. And I'm going to also do an astrology poll, because I'm going to put this banner up real quick because I forget how to. Here it is. Sirius. So Sirius is an asteroid. It might even be called Ceres. I think it is Ceres. So there's an asteroid. It's not really a big deal, but it's in retrograde in Capricorn. So you will feel an intensity about nurturing the self-love. Also others that need guidance or need uplifting. You're going to feel a call to do that naturally. So it has something to do with this Ceres asteroid right now that's in retrograde. It's pretty cool. Today, the astrology is ruled by Mars. So today you're going to feel forced to get things done, a lot of motivation. It's a very good day, a very good energetic day. I'm sure you guys could all feel it. And just ask yourself, how are you nurturing yourself? How are you taking care of yourself? Like we talked about yesterday, are you supporting your immune system? Are you looking out for yourself? Are you eating the cleanest, best foods that you possibly can get your hands on? You know, so take care of yourselves for sure. And also, I am going to share screen Ascent Nutrition. For those of you that are new and you don't know exactly where to go to get some Ascent Nutrition, beautiful supplements to upgrade your immune system, humic and fulvic acid, I highly recommend, as well as that pine needle extract that can actually change your DNA and cleanse the blood. It's true, definitely, the pine. So pine needle extract, pine pollen tincture, also very important, and the pine pollen powder. All of those can really help cleanse your DNA. So this is very ideal for those that have had the, you know what, in the arm, you know, all of that they were mandatory and they were forced to take. So that is very beneficial if you have loved ones, or even yourself if you have had, you know, one of those. You might want to stock up on some pine needle for sure. It's true facts, and you can do some research on it, but pine needle is very beneficial to cleanse your blood for sure. So let's see back in the chat and see what else is going on here. Joe Robinson, wow, just popped up. I'm going to hold yours up here. Are the chemtrails good or bad in Southwest Michigan? We would love to hear. Oh, and you guys want to hear me sing today? Well, throw a request for some songs in there, and maybe I'll sing something right before I shut off the camera. But anyways, thank you, Joe Robinson, for your super chat. So let's ask it: are the chemtrails good or bad in Southwest Michigan? All right, are they good or bad in Southwest Michigan? Here we go. Oh boy. Well, we have the moon card. So the moon card is an illusion. So let's pull some more. The chemtrails, good or bad? Well, you're getting an illusion, and then you get the Two of Cups. Collaborations, the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a healing card, but I feel like it's shifting. I feel like it is still a negative. It's still a negative spray that they're doing, that they're putting on the ground and onto the people and the animals. So you're just gonna have to wait, unfortunately. The Four of Swords, the Six of Swords. So remember, the Six of Swords is coming out of the dark and into the light. So it looks like there's collaboration, to clear this and have something healthy be sprayed instead. Then we have the Seven of Cups and the Temperance card. All right, so the Seven of Cups and the Temperance card, it is going to balance out. So I think there's still a mixture going on of the terrible chemicals being sprayed. It's going to take a while to clear that or to switch it. And then the Temperance is balanced. So eventually it'll be clear, but right now I wouldn't trust it. I don't think it's good right now. But yeah, thank you so much for your question. Appreciate it. And the super chat. Let's see, AC/DC songs. I don't really know those at the top of my head. You guys are funny. Oh my goodness. But yeah. Someday. I don't know what that song is. Who sings it originally? Someday. If you give me the artist name, I might know it. I know a lot of the oldies because I'm really just an old lady in this body. I love the old stuff. For sure. Grew up with, learning all the legends. Elvis, my favorite. For sure. Let's take a look in the chat. What else do you guys have going on? This is interesting. Michelle, is it true that the reincarnation trap been dismantled? Huh. That's interesting. Well, let's just ask it. Here we go. Yes or no? Ace of Pentacles, so that is a yes. Six of Pentacles, that's also a yes. And then the Nine of Cups. So that is true. And hey guys, I saw in the chat a few of you were wondering, how do I win the live personal reading? Well, we're going to do that pretty soon. We could do it now. We're halfway through the show. So let's do it now. What I'm going to do is angel numbers. So I'm thinking of an angel number. And it's 4 digits. It's pretty easy. So if you would like a personal reading right now, live on the show, just a blind reading, don't ask me any questions. Just play the game, and I'll choose whoever has the number correct. Allison Goodwin, she's put her numbers in there. You're pretty close. Looks like Jacqueline Jordan just got it. Jacqueline Jordan. Let me find you again. There you are. So you're the first one. It looks like, ooh, Kim Turner, though. Kim Turner got it first. All right. So Kim Turner, Jacqueline Jordan, you both guessed it. Kim Turner, on my end, looks like she put it in first. But I will also, because Jacqueline, I said your name first, I'm going to also pull some cards for you too. It's quick. It's not going to take too long. I'm going to be doing maybe 6 cards. Whatever I feel. My pulls, my spreads are all intuitive. So it's as many cards as I think, but it won't take that long. So let's go. Kim Turner, let's see, what messages does Spirit want you to know right now? Here we go. Wow. Ace of Pentacles. You do have the Three of Swords, the Hermit, the Hierophant. So, Spirit's trying to let you know that you have good news coming in. I kind of feel like you've been going through something that's been difficult. It's something that you still need to heal from the past, but currently it's just been really at the surface level right now in your life. So with the Three of Swords and the Hermit card, Spirit's trying to let you know to go within. All the answers within you. So if you're kind of waiting on something or something to come in, whether it be financial, an opportunity to come in, Spirits are reassuring you here that it is coming in. But you do need to go within and heal this past. So whatever happened here in the past with that Three of Swords and the Hermit card, I do feel it's heartbreak, but I also feel health related too. So it might be a relationship issue, but I'm kind of leaning more towards health. I do think it's a health thing. So just know that you will be healed. And remember, we can heal ourselves. So the story you're telling yourself, if you're telling yourself that I'm sick or I have this going on because some doctor told you I have something wrong with you, you know, don't tell yourself that. And I'm not saying to lie to yourself, but you have to change the way you believe. And you have to believe in yourself and believe that you can heal yourself because you can. Everybody can. So remember, and I don't know why that's coming through, but the Three of Swords is triggering that the words, the thoughts, the things that you're telling yourself constantly every day, that's kind of holding you back. It's holding you back from officially healing. The Hierophant showing me that you're a very old, wise soul. So you've had many lifetimes, and you may have had to repeat this cycle multiple times in many lifetimes. So this is the time to break the cycle, to stop the cycle so that you no longer have to deal with this. So let's see what else I can get for you. For Kim Turner, here we go. Eight of Wands, so it is a card of communication, taking action. So it looks like Spirit wants you to change. Here's some strategizing here. Five of Swords, and then the Ace of Cups. So you're going to get to your Ace of Cups. That's success, fulfillment. So emotional fulfillment too. So if it is some scar from the past, it might even be both. A scar from the past, something traumatic that happened to you. And I know that I'm feeling the health situation too, but they're very linked together. So the trauma, the pain, the heartbreak, whatever it was, if you hold on to it and not let it go and not heal it, then yes, it will store in the body and it will create a problem, a health problem. So that's why Spirit's really trying to let you know to heal this. And once you heal this, you're going to see many blessings and opportunities come in. So that Ace of Cups is not far away. It's going to take some strategy, change your words, change your mindset, communicate healthy with yourself. It's going to lead you to the Ace of Cups. So you got it. You got it going on. So that's the message that Spirit wanted you to know today, Kim Turner. So I hope you enjoyed that. And then I'm also going to go to Jacqueline. Let's see, Jacqueline. I believe Jordan, right? Oh, I'm so sorry. I just saw. Okay, so your husband has passed. Okay. I'm very sorry. Now, I know I always say this, but when we pass, when our loved ones pass, we are graduating to the other side. So, you know how we've been so suppressed, we've been so, overall the past years, brainwashed in believing that death is sad, which it is, because we physically can't see them right now. But you know how the government and just the way that we were brought up, brainwashed to believe that it's so awful and it's so dark and scary, but it's not. It's not supposed to be that way. It's supposed to be that we celebrate the life, we celebrate the beauty and the love, and know that they're still with us, because they are. It's just the body. It's just the shell. That's all that goes. So hopefully that helps a little bit, but it's very true. So here we go. Let's pull some cards for Jacqueline Jordan. I also have some beautiful cards. Shout out to Arnie Layton. Arnie Layton was on the Spotlight show. So these are Angel Oracle cards I'm going to pull just for you, Jacqueline, especially for what you're going through. So I will do Tarot plus an Angel Oracle. So here we go. So reading here for Jacqueline Jordan. Let's see what else comes through. We have the moon card. So your emotions right now very high, but just know that you're very in tune. So you're intuitive. You're very intuitive, but it's your psychic ability that's really kicking in. So that's very powerful, especially for what you're going through. You would be able to tap into his energy still, and I'm sure you still sense him around you. But your emotions are high and intense, and you're really feeling and absorbing a lot right now. And it could be his energy helping you do that. So let's take a look into this. Six of Cups. So that's all about love and nurturing. Okay, so you have a lot of love and support around you with the family. Let's see what else comes through. There's the Five of Cups. It does mean loss. Okay. And it does mean letting go, but I think that he wants you to let go of the idea that he's not okay. Or if there's any fear, let go of any fear you have. There's a lot of love. So not only a lot of love around you, but he's trying to show you that there's a lot of love that he feels. So I'm kind of picking up that it's euphoric. Like he has a euphoric energy with him. He feels so much love. So similar to like when, and that's funny, there's children in this, but it's like when you go back to purity, like how you were as a child, when you go back to pure love and you're non-judgmental, and it's just, I feel like that's how he feels. He has so much love right now that he feels. So let's see what else goes through. He doesn't want you to be sad. He wants you to let go of sadness. So let's see what else comes through. Two of Cups. That is no lie. Two of Cups means a union. He is still with you. He is still with you. Wow. Two of Pentacles. So if you're feeling uncertain if he's with you, here you go. This is confirmation. He definitely is. Pay attention to light fixtures in the house. When you get in your car, music, if a song comes on that was your song, or one that means something with you and him, it's very possible he's gonna play with you a little bit like that, but they do that so that you know that they're there. They're always with you. Ace of Cups. Look at you getting your Ace of Cups too. This is a different deck. So beautiful. So he's happy. There's love. He's sending you love. He wants you to feel that Ace of Cups. He wants you to feel how he feels. And I do feel that union also represents that he's united with other loved ones that have also passed. So this is beautiful. Very beautiful to see. Let's see what else comes out for you. Ace of Wands. He wants you to carry on with your passions, things that you love to do. He wants you to live and just enjoy what it is that you love. This is about your passions. Yes, it represents high intuition as well, but I do think he's trying to encourage you to get back on track with things that you love to do. Follow your passions, follow your heart, for sure. But yeah, Ace of Cups, beautiful spread, and I love that the Two of Cups came out as well. So I hope that helped you. So yeah, we did two of them. Maybe I'll just start doing two every morning. But there you go. I hope that helped you, and also Kim Turner, I hope that helped as well. Thank you all for the comments in the chat. And here's Jacqueline's response. She asked God to give a purpose, so I became an Uber driver, and my husband sends me songs. Oh, really? Wow. Okay. Well, there you go. Maybe that's why it popped in my head, that songs on the radio, or wow, that's cool. Yep. That's beautiful. I love it. They connect with us and they love music for sure. Just as they did while they were here. So awesome. This is so cool. So let's take a look now into, oh, I forgot. Let's pull an Angel Oracle. Angels and Saints is this deck by Arnie Layton. He was on the Spotlight show that I did, I think a couple weeks ago. So here we go. Let's see, what is the message for Jacqueline Jordan? Jacqueline Jordan. Ooh, beautiful. So Ariel is the angel here, and I'll put it down in just a second. Nature, plants, animals, healing. All the beginnings and end, thus creating a new beginning. Here is where growth and transformation lie. So yeah, in speaking about your intuitive vibes and like everything you're picking up on, you're strengthening. So that transformation that this is speaking of, that's what I was feeling with you, Jacqueline, that you will be transforming and strengthening even more. And your husband's going to help you do that. Our angels help us do that. So that's a beautiful pull, beautiful card. Awesome. All right. Here we go. Let's see. Now for the card pull for today before we end the show. And just a reminder, guys, if you like a personal reading one-on-one with me, my Zoom readings are only $144. My express readings are $50, so 4 questions you send in, and then I make you a video. And since I'm talking about it, I'm going to share screen with arcanashores.net. On my website, if you go there, all my readings are there to book and the calendar and everything. I do have openings. I opened some more spots for this week and next week. There's more spots. And also you'll see on my website, it says stay connected. We're going to announce something special very soon. So you guys know what that is. I debuted a few of them yesterday, but it's coming. So the guys are working on my website behind the scenes. So just stay with us because it's coming soon. Very exciting. All right, guys, let's see. What is the message for today for everybody as a collective? Because we're running almost to an hour now at 46 minutes. So we're just going to go to 60 minutes today. Here we go. What is the message for all of humanity as a collective today? May 14th, 2024. Here we go. Four of Cups. Four of Cups can be a few things, so let me see what else we got here. Wow, the Empress. We are in Taurus season. There's the beautiful Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It all represents all of us earth signs there. It's nurturing. It's also, I feel like, taking care of the house and home and just making things comfortable or setting up your space. This could be about your spiritual journey as well. Set up or designate a space in your home to where you can channel, to where you can sit right. I'm also going to introduce my crystal ball this week too, guys. But I'm going to teach you guys with that too. We all have these powers, and it's very easy to tap in. I think you guys, I just have to show exactly what I do so you guys could see. But anyways, the Empress, the Four of Cups, make a plan. Designate some space in your home to where you can really tap into your abilities. So let's see what else comes through. Five of Pentacles. It does represent change, but it also represents health. Okay, so we've been talking about health a lot lately, past few days. So pay attention to your health. Four of Cups, we were saying this earlier. Make a game plan, support your immune system, support whatever you struggle with, correct it, cancel it out, correct it, heal yourself. So start working on that journey if you haven't already. But the Empress is a lot about that. It's a rebirth and it's nurturing. So let's see. And that also does go along with there's an asteroid going retrograde in Capricorn. So it could have something to do with that. Let's see what else. Two of Cups. Beautiful. Coming back around. So Two of Cups, union, friendships, relationships, platonic or romantic, doesn't matter. But nurture them, value them. Tell your loved ones, even if it's just a friend or your family as well, but you gotta let them know that you love them. You do. I don't think we do it often enough. Some people are very good about it. From who I've known, that they have no trouble just saying those 3 words, right? So make sure your loved ones know, friends, family, know how much you care and love them. Let's see what else. The Queen of Pentacles. So this is a very loving, and it's probably because Venus and Taurus are together right now. But yeah, it's a very loving spread, but it's also paying attention to your health and self-nurturing. Queen of Pentacles. This is the manifester. The Earth. It's an Earth sign, so it's for the Earth sign specifically. You're going to feel such a big urge to manifest even more, but this is for everybody. the whole collective. So really pay attention to what you're manifesting. Remember that there's a different version of you that already exists in every reality that you're trying to manifest. So if you're trying to manifest that perfect relationship, that husband or wife, or that beautiful abundant life that you guys share, it already exists in a different reality, a different realm. So always remember that you can bring it all to life because it's already in existence. The imagination, use the imagination, because that is what's truly going to help you manifest. But hey guys, I think that's a great reading for today, for May 14th. In an exact month from now, it is Trump's birthday. But yep, that was the message for today for the collective. But thank you guys so much for all of your beautiful comments. I really appreciate you. And just remember to hit that like button if you don't mind, because the more likes, the more it circulates and will help get this information out there. All right, guys, I'm going to take off, but thank you guys so much. And don't forget, arcanashores.net is my website if you'd like to schedule a personal reading. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Take care. Bye.